Okay, guys. So I've been playing Minecraft, and I've been enjoying it a lot. And so I've been like building in this world, and I'm like, man, am I just gonna start getting that burnout phase when I get the diamonds? I'm like, no, because what I ended up realizing is I don't enjoy creative mode because you can just have all the blocks you want. But in survival, it's kind of like you get the blocks from like farms and stuff. So you have to figure out how to get these farms and how to set them up so you get those things to actually build the big structure. And I enjoy that quite a lot. So when I go around and I'm like figuring out like, so I'm gonna have to dig out this big thing. So I decide, yo, I gotta get mending, right? So I can have like mending. But then you have to think, yo, I don't have mending. So how am I gonna do that without mending? So I was thinking like, I found a skeleton farm, and then I'm like, hold on, I can turn this into a skeleton farm. So I go and I look up like a skeleton farm because I didn't understand how a skeleton farm works at all. And I was like, that's fun. And I like screwed around with it a little bit and made my like a little bit of my own version with like a little window so it like attracts the mobs in, but then I figured out like how to make it work a lot better. So I updated it with like a fence post instead of like a ice block at the end. And then when I was making like one of those lever farms where it harvests all the crops by just, water with pistons like freeing the water. What I ended up doing is I didn't search anything on that, and I just made it from scratch. And that was fun. And now that I actually like got mending, I can use the skeleton farm that I was using for XP to get the enchantments that I wanted on my stuff. So whenever like my pick or something will break, I'll enchant a new one and trying to make sure it's like the good stats. Now I don't have to worry about that at all. So now I can just keep on going, right? So I can keep on like doing that. I can keep repairing them. But the one major thing is I can't keep consistently repairing them. Once I am away from the core town, I can't consistently repair them. Because XP and everything, that means I'd have to find other skeleton spawners. Because I want to expand out. I don't want to build like big things only in like the general spawn area. I want to keep building like around the world and shit. And like just keep building different things. So like I have an oak farm in my main base, but I want to build like one for every different type of tree that's in the game. And it's really crazy to me because like now I'm like, yo, I'm actually getting goals. It's not like I'm trying to just build a base and win the game. It's like I'm just trying to have like all these different areas so that I can build whatever I want, but I'm gonna have to travel to all these different areas again and again to get the stuff that I want and then go back to the area I want to build the thing, then I build the thing. So like I'm gonna be making some stuff like a nether portal system so I can like get easier, like, get out easier to the other chunks that are a lot more further off instead of traveling by foot in the overworld. So I wanted to kind of share you guys what I've been doing in this. So like, this is my skeleton farm. These are my tools. I decided to name them because now they don't break. Roundy, Elegant, 6A, Dax, Big Spoon, the Cheapo. But yeah, this is where I get arrows and everything. And how I got the mending was kind of... It was a little bit silly, I'm gonna be honest. How I got the mending was a little bit silly. I'll show you. I wanted to show you guys the world that we got going. Also, this spawn, completely convenient. The spawn's completely convenient because, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on here. It's because I don't like having everything, like, on top of each other, so I spread the stuff out. So the first thing I actually built was this roadway. So I'll kind of show you this stuff first. But yeah, the skeleton spawner was conveniently next to the roadway, so I built it into it. And that's my main house. None of this was here. The road was here first. So I built this road first. And the reason why is because before I could even access the nether, before I had diamond tools, I built this staircase that I never use. I never use this staircase anymore. And not just that, I have to break this. Because this absolutely has no use anymore. Man, you can actually harvest obsidian quite fast. But yeah, I'll harvest all this, because we're going to need some obsidian. To where I can go out a little bit. I was thinking about how I want the nether portals to work. So there are those, like, portals that are, like, out on the surface and stuff. I was thinking maybe I could use those as, like, little, so kind of like waystones. Like the waystone mod, but just nether portals. So this was not my first base, actually. That wasn't my first base. What my first base was is this. I lived in a staircase. I didn't live underneath the stairs like Harry Potter. I lived in an actual staircase. And this is my melon farm. It was originally a potato farm because potatoes fed me the early years in this little place. Oh, where did my... Oh, there it is. Silk touch. And I use the silk touch to get the melons. And that's how I get a lot of my emeralds. It's from harvesting these, but I don't want to harvest them right now because I'm just showing you guys. And we have a bunch of these. The main point of making my main base a mine shaft was to forever get lost in a never-ending base. So, I think we can go find it, maybe? So, what's going on is that I have, like, this slime thing that I wanted to kind of, like, you know, make a slime farm, but I didn't have the tools, like, enough to where I was, like, right on top of that. And I'll cut to when I find the right tunnel. I don't even know if that's the right way. It could very well not be. No, this is the dead end. This is water. Dude, I'm getting good at recognizing this stuff. This might actually cut into one of the correct ways. Oh yeah, if you see this in the new updates, this is water. I've just learned that. I've been up here. Okay. Yeah, because I think it's up here. This cave, bro. There it is. Okay, I've had slimes before spawn around this area. So this very well may be a slime chunk. So I want to come back to here later and keep kind of like, you know, dig like a hole all the way down here and see if we can get some slimes spawning. Like, it might be here, it might be over there. I don't know specifically which chunk is the slime chunk, and I'm not looking into any BS to figure that out. Trial and error. The absolute hell. But yeah, this is something I want to work on later on. And it's a nightmare getting here. Like, these caves are like endless hell. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I succeeded in making my base hell by making it part of a shaft. Of just this. Ah. My skeleton spawner. Man, like, this is getting silly. I have this hole Wait, no, is this the zombie spawner? I think this is the zombie spawner. Yeah, so this is the zombie spawner. So I have this hole that's actually attached to the zombie spawner. So it's actually easier to get there. Man, interconnected world we got here. And yeah, that's my base. This actually attaches to that stairway all the way underground. So it's a quick way for me to get underground without having to take the old staircase all the way right there. I built this so it kind of like attaches to that path. It makes it easier to kind of get around. Now, keep in mind, this path right here wasn't here originally, but that's because I was worried about my horse falling down and hanging itself by accident, so I put this here. And this is like not made fully out of wood because thunder scares me. I don't want my place to burn down. That's my cow farm for books. These are my automated farms that I have to plant manually, but I could just pull the lever and it harvests. And I can sell all the extra crops and stuff. It's really nice. And this is my nether portal. Didn't do anything in the nether yet. But you know, that's there. And so I kind of like hide everything off in these random corners. Because I like having it not like all in the way. I don't like being a clusterfuck. I like squeezing it. So this is my sugarcane farm for paper. And this right up here is my pumpkin farm. I also have a map, so I can like, so I looked around the area a bit. See if I mark anything interesting. So yeah, I do use the map. And so, other things we got is this is the village. So if you want to know how I got mending, like the mending book, I got all these lecterns. I just made a bunch of books, and I made all these lecterns. I made like 12 lecterns, and I just threw them all over. You can just see one, like, right there. So there's a lectern there. I don't think I put any lecterns in those houses. Yeah, there's some lecterns out there. I just gave the whole village free education, and it paid off. It really paid off. Because we have the level 1 mending man that's now level 2. And he has the curse of vanishing. Really depressing, but you know, it's pretty good. I don't even know where I left my horse. I don't even remember where the horse went. I left the horse somewhere. Let's go find it. And that, we'll get to that as well. So we have 2 villages, like, close to each other. We have these little pathways that I made. Like, this is a really old pathway. I gave up on the pathway over there. Because we have this main one. And this I recently mined out. Because I just wanted, like, a storage area. So I'm thinking, you know, could have, like, a little storage area for all the different mats. For building and stuff once it overflows in the main base. And there is the most annoying enemy in this game. Okay, so I left my horse all the way over here. What the fuck? What in the hell is going on here? Okay, game. Literally, what? Huh? 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 Okay, but yeah, I didn't really build much over here. What the fuck is going on here, bruh? Alright. But I wanted to show you guys the, I'm not a lucky person. But that, okay. Alright. It's kind of cursed. But, yeah. This is our little oak tree farm here that I made. Now, I wanted the oak tree farm to be out of the way. So I found this big hill, and I kind of flattened it a little bit, and then I made that. I made the half slabs to it. So then the trees only grow to a certain height, and then I could just harvest them, replant them, and I can get all the oak I ever want. And you know, it's nice. Oh, I also made this little house, since I have all the mats to do it. So I made this little house here. These little storage compartments. And I make charcoal here. Because, you know, newest update has problems with coal. Because you can only get coal, like, near the surface, so... making charcoal is quite nice. Alright. There we go. Yeah! Burn! Damn. They don't really like dying. That's the most annoying mob in this game. Don't know why they added it. Oh yeah, we got snow caps over there too. So we could make, like, some stuff in the snowy area. I wonder if we could get, like, a really good view for the thumbnail. Let's do that in the video. I'll cut to if I find a good view, so then you can have the actual thumbnail. You know, it's gonna probably be hard to even get a nice view of it. Maybe the boathouse will have what we're seeking. That I have not finished yet. It needs a roof. Boathouse still needs a roof. I wonder if there's anything else that I'm missing. Because I know I want to make a quartz farm. Sadly, I busted them all before I knew how quartz worked. And do the thing. Because we need a good view of this, and I want it for a thumbnail, guys. So we're gonna... How do you even do it again? It's like... You do that. There we go. Okay, so this will give us a way better view. We can get a good angle with this. Man, Minecraft, that was a pretty good timing. I wonder if I could actually edit that in. But yeah, I think we could get the thumbnail somewhere out of that. Like, I think. So yeah, that's my whole base right now. It's gonna expand further, of course. That's why this is all the way out here. I want to build some stuff over on the other side. Like, that right there. I think that's, like, one of the things that I crashed into, and I was like, that looks sick. Or it's somewhere, like, over that way around a bit. Because I know it's, like, on the other side of this peninsula. There's a nice green area that I want to build, like, a tower or something in. I also want to build other things, like, I need, like, a really big wheat farm. So I want to build a big old wheat farm, too. But, yeah. It's the world. I got an oak tree farm. I need to make a tree farm for those trees. Tree farm for jungle trees. Tree farm for spruce trees. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Even darkwood. Need darkwood trees, too. And that's not going to be built on that hill. It'll probably be built on a random hill. Around, like, it could be on that hill. Like, I think spruce trees could be over there. On that hill. I put all those so I could easily identify my base by all that stuff sticking out. All the bamboo. But yeah, thanks guys for, you know, checking this out. If you want to see me do any of this live, because I do it on live stream. When I feel it's, like, entertaining and I'm not doing really boring stuff. So, like, if I'm, like, mining out a big area and I'm going to build something, or I'm farming for some things, we're trying to build, like, a farm, I stream it over on Vill's Discombobulated Corpse over on Twitch. And this is my little boathouse. And I do have a second PC, so I could open this server to LAN. And I can have actual, like, you know, build things to where you can actually watch me build in third person. But depending on if I feel that is a good feel for these videos or not is up to me. I might try it one time, but if I don't think I vibe with it, then we just have the main front view. But we're going to have two different recordings. We're going to have my main front view, and we're going to have the third person front view when I do that. Both the computers can record. Hope that we can have little nice building videos where we just build things. Maybe like not like a let's play, but you know, like I show you how I build it, I show you how I get the stuff for it, and it's built. If you guys actually enjoy the idea that I'm bringing here, and you enjoyed the video, and you enjoy my talking and commentary and or editing or anything like that, feel free to subscribe. Check the bell if you want to, but you don't have to. If you actually enjoy this sort of stuff, and you want to get like inspirations for builds, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Because here's the thing. I feel like creativity is dependent on the sole individual. If you play creative, good for you. If you play normal survival, good for you. If you build like big things because you like the look of them, good for you. How I mainly build things is I don't like building big things just for the sake of it. I like having them have a use. So, like these bridges that I have a use. So like that bridge right there helps me find my zombie spawn. And it helps me get down to the dock. And now that I have this will help me find my base. If I didn't have my map on me. And you know, this will also help me find, let's say I build a tower over there. It'll help me find my tower that I built over there. And let's say I build a mine, like similar to that one. I might build a mine and make like a thing out of it. And then have like a nice bridge going on to that village. And then that mine is now like a new mine hub. So there's a bunch of things I can do. And thanks for hanging. can leave a like or dislike, because dislikes actually help. Comments on what you didn't like, because those actually help too. Because there's two things in the world, fame and infamy. Infamy, it's fine. As long as you're not, like, doing it on purpose, it's pretty much fine. There's some people that do bad things on purpose, but it's like, whatever. So, yeah. Any interaction is good interaction, guys. Also, any ideas, like, for actual builds or areas that would have a use, I'd like to. Because I haven't figured out how to make, like, a good, real glowberry farm. Like, I've been struggling making a glowberry farm, so if you guys can give me some hints or ideas on how to make a glowberry farm, that'd be nice. So, yeah.